Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. I'm in play mode just because I did not have the character to let this sit and look at me for a while. I had to get my hands into it and play. On the last time we talked on my vlog, I shared this with you. This is a naked journal that I purchased, and it's just delightful and begging for playtime. Lots and lots of coffee-dyed paper, etc. So today I'm going to start to make it carols. Now, this is a rather thin cover, and it's fine. It's made beautifully, but I prefer to have a little bit more heft. So, off camera, I used 2 sheets of a rather heavyweight cardstock. Let me get in a little bit closer so that you can see this. It's quite heavy by itself. I thought 1 would do, and but 2 was better. So I'm going to line the inside of this front cover and back cover with some of this, and right away you can see let's show what I'm looking for here. This then becomes that. So that's going to go there, this one in the back, and then I made one to glue onto the outside of the spine over the stitching here and here. So I'm going to work on that now, and then I'm going to show you my plan. And my plan, well, might as well show you my plan now. After these are glued down, I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. I decided to use some of the offcuts that I received, and I found one that matched this lovely luscious cover. So I scored and used this Martha Stewart punch, and I tried to get as close to the stitching that's throughout the book here as I could, and I did a little bit of stitching around the cover for the spine, and that's my start. Then I decided that let me think ahead a little bit. Now I'm thinking ahead in a rather junk journal way, and that's oh, this is going to be on the inside of this. It's going to be a pocket. I used the last piece of this beautiful cover paper on the front inside cover. Well, let me stop. And I scrounged around and found this, and don't those flowers just work a treat with this? And so I did some crazy stitching here, and that's probably going to be a tuck spot. And then I played a bit with I used tea dye around the edges of the papers. I found one of my gluing books pages, and that had been done, so that's going to go there, and then something's going to happen to it, of course. And then I decided to try a template that I had from a piece of paper. Let me show you. I found this pad in Goodwill, and I'm using this as the design for the template for the cut, and I thought that might be nice there, and that's as far as I have gotten. But look what is waiting. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. But let me put this all aside now and begin to do some gluing. Okay, I'm going to start at the back here. think yes. Alrighty. So, I have my standby. It's incredible the way this, it must come from the same pad because this paper and this lining paper here are just beautiful together. So, I'm going to get on with this, and I hope that you're having a very nice Friday. On Friday mornings, I usually take myself out to get my weekly fix of at Starbucks, because I do love a nice chai. And but I have to wait in today for people that are coming to do some work, and so I thought, why don't I start now? Because I want to do it. I was like a little kid, dancing from one foot to the other. Line that. I want to get that away from her fold. Little bit. Equal top and bottom, away from the fold, flop. Okay. Go in just, I can go in just a tiny bit here while it's still movable. Yes, I can. And well, if I had half of a brain, I would have realized that I needed to put some ground espresso on the edge of this, so I guess I'll just have to do it now. My. My, Carol. So anxious to get started, I'm jumping off before I hold my nose. Okay. Now, let me make sure this is going to work to suit me. Yes, it does. I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to do this other piece correctly. I've never wondered what I was going to use this heavy cardstock for. Well, I'm finding out. It's two pieces of it are just absolutely wonderful. Now, I don't need any on this because it's going to be covered. Go. I want this to stand up. Let's hope we don't have a calamity with this water. I think I've had my one allotted calamity for the morning. I was not happy the way this glue was coming out. And I thought maybe it was an old bottle or the glue was thick. Well, no. I got my handy dandy scissors and opened the top of this a bit. And I'm very happy. I'm getting the glue bead that I wish for. I just took the tiniest bit off. I have a very old and very extremely sharp pair of scissors, and it worked a treat through this through the nozzle on this glue. Now, tickle. There we go. Better, better, better. Up and down. There. Make sure that it's working and get the water out of the way. There. Okay. Now, yes. Yes, yes. Now, is this one? Good. I'm liable to, as I said, I'm liable to go along and evolve and do some pages glue book and some pages art journal and some pages, well, it's my play place, so I'm going to seriously play. Alrighty. Get these threads out of the way. I'm going to leave them there for the time being. And I'm going to attach that, hold it a minute, and turn it so that I have some pressure on this spine. This came out of its box when it arrived, and I just looked at it, and I looked at that paper on the cover, and I kind of fell in love. It was so nice having it come ready for me to play. Now, here, and here, did I leave enough? Because I wanted some of that red to show, although I'm going to cover it up. No one is going to be looking. Let's see. Well, now that the stiffeners are on the front and back cover, this is much easier to do than I thought it would be. But now, let's see. There we go. This there is a nice space between these signatures, so I'm going to be able to add things with impunity. Now, come on, come on, come on. Go there. Let's go here. Oh, the bottom is doing very nicely. Okay. So, stand up. You know you can do it. There we go. Now this flower is, I want to toward the front, so I'm going to glue up to the edge of the lacy cut and all around. I hope you're able to see. I'm over here on the glass. Let me move this over just a smidge and bring the wax paper back. I have a feeling I'm going to want that ASAP. Now stay, please. Alrighty. And here. And here. Well, fingers crossed. This to the front. Oh, I'd be glad to cover that up. That's a smelly Nelly if ever there was. Now, good. Whoopsie daisy. Let's get this back down now. If I want to, I can go under here a little tiny bit with art, but not right now. Let's get this under control. And yes, it has a little bit of give there. That's going to require a bit more gluing, and I'd be more than happy to sit and do what it takes. So here, the front of the book. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to play a little bit on these front and back covers, and I want to have ultimate fun, which means, knowing me, stencil. Okay. This then will go here. But in the meantime, stencil time. Let's get out the big ones and have a look. Oh my, 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 my. My go-to is on the top. And doesn't it look nice with that? Oh my. All right, there's some more of those in this, some more of those were in this package. I think they're smaller. Let's go back down further. Come. I know they're here. Well, I haven't used it in a while, so they're hiding. Well, why don't we just start from the top again? Because they are here. Nope. There it is. They're smaller. They're smaller here. That that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to stop and go and look at colors. I want to do a blue that's quite similar, and some of this pink. The pink won't be difficult, but oh, I'm wondering if, how about distress? How about distress? There is a blue that looks a little bit like denim. Faded jeans. That might do the trick. Do the trick. I can usually tell that blue. Got it. Let's see. Let's just have a look and see what we have here. I think I'm going to call that my best bet. Now, but I wanted to do some pink also. Well, why don't I just do 2 rounds? Sounds like a plan, Carol. Have a little blue here and there on this side because acrylic paint won't move, but this might, and I don't want it to become purple. So let's just have just a few of these blues. Let's just have a few of those in blue. Don't want too much. Because of the background color. Let's look. Oh, yes. Okay, mission accomplished. Now one more bit here. Maybe this one. And this one. Yes, now, how about some pink here and there? Well, I think I'm going to have to make a decision here. Take off just a bit on the side. Because then I can get in closer. But the pink. Let's check. What pink is it going to be? Pinks. That's purple. That's pink. It's definitely purple. I'm talking to myself. I apologize. Let's see what happens now. We have pickled raspberry. I think is going to be too bright, but I want to try. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There, it's hiding. Some Victorian. Okay. We'll say no more. That's it. That was easy. in there, tucked in tightly, tightly. And let's have a little pink there. Okay. And pink in my imagination. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. Alrighty. Now, pinks where there are no blues. Good. Good. One up close to that one. Yes, I can do that. Alrighty, now let's have some larger ones. I know that you did not join me today to listen to me talk to myself, but let's do this now. And what's happening? What is happening? All right, we need a little something right there. A decent size one right there. Enough. Mission accomplished. Now that has to dry. All right. So this can be a double pocket here and here. All right, and here. But that's going to require some playing. But I'm going to put it in now anyhow, and I'll know that I have to come back to that. And this. Yes, I do. I'm going to put this one down now. I love the way that feels now. Well, let's see how we're doing time-wise. This is going to require a little bit more gluing. I can do that. Oh my, some background on that page. I'm not going to do too much. I love damask. So this is a tickle, and it goes so well with this. Well, this was going to be just, I have to watch the time. So, this was a start in my naked journal, making it my own. I hope that you have enjoyed sharing this fun time with me. And if you have, I would enjoy very much reading your comments. I would like you to remember, if you do enjoy it, possibly give me a thumbs up, and I would be happy if you would follow along with me and subscribe, because I'm going to be working on this periodically, only because at this point I just don't think I can leave it alone. So this was today. Some pink and blue to bring up the colors here. And as I said, I have going to be doing something up there and here. And these are going to be the first few pages that I work on. And then I want to try to branch out and try and play and do some new things. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I will be seeing you soon when I'm going to be. I've picked out some things that I'm going to be putting in the basket here. These are the two dyed pieces of cheesecloth that I did recently, and here is some fabric that I'm going to be trying to use here. And this was in the offcuts bag, and I'm going to keep them together. There we go. And I got out some of this color because I thought I might enjoy this. This is from Hobby Lobby. Some tags that I had already cut for another project and did not use. Let's see. Oh, yes, and here's a bag of possible goodies waiting to be used or not. Some more goodies that I'm thinking might work very nicely. And I'm going to try to use some of these ribbons and fabrics and bits of lace here and there. But that's where I'm hoping to go. And I hope you will be joining me. Bye now.